Hello, everyone. This is High Priestess Jamila. I don't know exactly when I lost my voice, but you just never know with all of these, wannabe psychics out here that try to probably steal your spiritual gifts. So, um, I think that, kind of like a horsey sounding voice to your throat, it can be a sign to something. And it's so weird. But anyway, I wanted to come and talk about the Celtic goddess Brigid, and it's Brigid. Okay, she's a Celtic pagan pre-Christian goddess. I think the important thing about her is that she's pre-Christian. Okay, which means that you know this was before Christianity. So this is a goddess that was here before Christianity. She feels a lot of sympathy for children that were born of unwed mothers, children of divorce, orphans, healers, poets, writers. And I almost got a little distracted today with some other stuff that I had going on. But I remembered that tomorrow is, well, actually, February the 2nd is Imbolc. So we're going to be celebrating Imbolc. But on February the 1st, we're going to be honoring Saint Brigid. And not going to do a group ritual or anything because I'm getting people scheduled for spell work and stuff. So don't really have a lot of time for I just think it would just be adding too much stuff. But I think that if you are into the craft, and it depends on like, if you're a witch, if you're a healer, and you want, help, she gives her patronage to certain people. Okay, and I love her. I do. I love her because um, she's pre-Christian, and for her to help with the bastards. They call us bastards because, I was conceived out of wedlock. I come from a broken home, I guess you could say. And so that broken home thing, in my opinion, when it comes to women, I feel like it's all talking about, what does the man do once he walks away? Men have a tendency to try to destroy you. Like maybe not all of them, but a lot of them, even if they leave you for like another woman or something, men just seem to, always do things in the most destructive fashion, which is why I prefer to deal with women. Especially when it comes to business, when it comes to, um, I'm going to be honest with you. That's one of the things that, because I want to work with her on giving me a husband that's going to be right. Okay. Seriously. So, anyway, thank you for the thumbs up, you guys. So, we are going to be honoring her tomorrow. You guys may want to, I think it's important to celebrate this. Of course, you guys know that I'm going to be celebrating. Now, you can make her an offering of milk. And and I think it's a few other things. You can just look it up if I have time. Because, hold on a second. Okay, if I have time tomorrow, I'll come and show you guys my altar that I have set up for her. And so I'm just really excited because her spirit was so present. Like, I know a lot of people have one main deity that they work with, but, I have a tendency because I consider myself to be pagan. I do, enjoy pagan gods and goddesses. So, in particular the Celtic ones, okay? Because Celtic magic, and I've been wanting to teach myself more about Celtic magic because strengthen, I want to strengthen like my just my magic, and I've been working on it like ever since. Now, let me just tell you something. For some reason, when I do these solstices and celebrate and I commune with a lot of these different deities, they give me so much information, and they also help a lot. For some reason, right around the solstices is when you're going to see like this huge prosperity. Like I've noticed that. So I feel like you guys should be looking out for that and being positive and, staying away from negative people. You know what I'm saying? Like, uh-uh, that's so negative. That's so there in between, hateful. And so, like around the solstices, I have a tendency to want to cut things off with people that, are just affecting, because the way that people affect you is they affect your aura, they affect your chakras. So, um, where was I going with that one? It does help strengthen, and for some reason, it helps, especially when you're talking about Saint Brigid. Like I was led to her, and us children of what the Bible labels as a broken home. Um, it's not fair the way that you're stigmatized in society. And so I think that that's one of the main things because Christianity is what brought a lot of these, brought a lot of bigotry. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of hate. But I think that Christianity was probably a necessary evil. So, I don't necessarily, but I will tell you that, my main concern is people being careful to not be taken advantage of, please. You know, please don't go out there and get taken advantage of by people that if you're doing this business just because it's not the money, it's the craft, it's practicing, it's and I can tell you that if you have no knowledge of witchcraft, like if you're already, I would be careful with getting in, and so I think that once you don't focus, like when you don't focus on it, it's so weird. But and you just it just it's you're just doing work. Now some people, they don't do work for people. You know what I'm saying? They just practice, but especially if you're doing work for people, you have to not take it for granted, and so I just, going back to not being taken advantage of by either Christian people pretending to be Christian, people pretending to be pagan, making sure that you don't get taken advantage of, because I've seen more than a couple of people just decide that they wanted to go into it. It's because of the money. And I just don't think that's right. I mean, because especially if you're not authentic, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're just doing it, just because, now if you enjoy doing it, then when you're practicing witchcraft, remember, divination is witchcraft. When you are practicing, you cannot look down at it. with your nose up. You will always have spells that backfire. You will always have problems if you do that. If you practice witchcraft and you're just kind of doing it just because, of course we all want something. Of course we all need something. But that's why I started to open up more spells for people on the website if you guys want to go check that out, because and people like that, they always get it. They always get it and they always get it but good. But I'm not talking about, circumstances. People think that karma is about circumstances. Karma is not about circumstances. Circumstances are just circumstances. Karma is something totally different. Karma is when you get one of them spirits that's hanging on to you like a wet noodle on a wall. You know what I'm saying? And like if like first of all, you can't be a witch while you look down on witches. Well, you can't be a witch while you while you look down on witchcraft. So there's a lot of people that just want to, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. But you don't really even like witchcraft. It won't even work if you're not in that frame of mind, if you're not able to access the etheric. You're not practicing witchcraft. You may be making affirmations. You may be speaking positive things into the universe, which will work very fast. But even with my issues and problems with my enemies, there are times when suffering. I don't want to be responsible for nobody suffering. No, thank you. That's not. So karma is when, like when people are experiencing spiritual karma, guys, literally, they can't sleep, they can't eat, and not because they, sorry for the buffering, guys, they feel fidgety, they just don't feel right, they feel like just not right. It just their spirit just, you just don't feel good. You know what I'm saying? That is karma. If you can wake up every single day in whatever circumstance or situation that you're in with a positive attitude, and and with things progressing, okay, because progress is not fast at all. If you can do that, then you're not having karma. You are just in a circumstance. That's not karma. So people think karma is, oh, my car broke down. And that could be, but I do think spirits will make your car break down. That's just like for me, I just did a case for somebody and well, of course, I to the full moon. But literally there was a spirit that, kind of did something to the car. It's just weird the way that they do. So and I forgot to protect my car. I should have protected my car anyway from being out in that parking lot. But yeah, I'm gonna be anyway. Make sure that you obviously she. Sorry guys, it's buffering. I'm gonna go, but obviously she wants your patronage. Obviously, that's what she wants. She wants to be able to help you. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna have the goddess rising tomorrow. I'll probably start at midnight, to be honest with you. So anyway, guys, I will see you guys later. I am setting up my schedule for tomorrow. I'm booked for tonight. But in case you guys have emergencies, you guys know that I do emergency same day readings. Okay. And I actually don't charge extra for that unless I have a full schedule, and I haven't been full like that. And it's just because, I do a lot of rituals for people. So most of the work that I do for people, it's, rituals, cleanses, hex breakers, and other stuff. So what the heck was I getting ready to say about that? I'm sorry, guys. I've just been kind of all over this. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so I am working on my schedule tomorrow. Just a reminder, I do offer video, phone, as well as Skype readings and Facebook video chat. So 30-minute readings are 40, 60-minute readings are 80. And then I've got a 45-minute reading that's 60, and then the 15-minute reading. But guys, don't get that 15-minute reading unless you have a very quick question. Otherwise, So anyway, guys, I look forward to celebrating in bulk with you guys. And I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Because I think I'm done for the night. Not going to use my voice anymore. So to my client that's watching, because I know you watching because you hit the thumbs up, you've been wanting me. And you know what, guys? I go to bed around this time. Like I get up like this morning when I went live. I had just woke up. So I've been changing a lot of things just in my environment as far as with, certain things. But so yeah. Um I like sleeping at night. I do. Sometimes I will have to pull a all-nighter, but my client wanted me to get some sleep. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. Not that I haven't slept. I sleep 8 hours a day. That's all I need. Okay. Anyway, guys, hit that thumbs up and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Love and light.